Okay, now let's get into some shit we got here. What do we got? So a little bit about this package, guys. This gentleman called me, and he said that his buddy was in the 103rd Infantry Division. Now, when he says buddy, I don't really know what that means. I didn't get into it particularly. I don't think the guy was that old, so it may have been an old vet that he befriended before he passed on, or maybe it was his buddy, and this dude's just older than I thought. But you know, the guy was in the 103rd, brought back a bunch of cool stuff, and I had the opportunity to bid on this collection of stuff. So there's cool stuff in here, but what's even more interesting about this collection is this collection was actually floating around a while ago. I showed it to one of my buddies, and he's like, dude, I remember that collection years ago that came up, and I guess it never sold or something happened. So for whatever reason, I got my hands on the deal and was able to close the deal. But I will tell you something about this collection that was really a bummer. Was the guy sends me a picture, and you know, nice guy, sends me a picture of all this cool stuff, and there's these two smoking badges in there, right? There's an early nickel silver pilot badge, and there was what else was it? Oh, it was a here para badge. And I was like, oh, dude, I can't wait to try to get this stuff in. And then he's like, he told me what his latest price was that he got offered, and I was like, yeah, that sounds good. I'll do that. I'll match that. And then he's like, well, it's just so you know, it's missing those two badges that are, and he circled them. I'm like, oh, bro. I'm like, you know, we can't do business with missing those two huge badges, because they were pretty nice, expensive badges too. So I don't have something on that level to show you today. I wish I did, but there's still cool stuff in here, so it's going to be awesome to go through it and see what this stuff looks like in hand. So first thing is, we've got, you know, kind of your traditional map case, right? But this one is brown, which should be Luftwaffe, right? If brown, I don't know if it mattered with map cases like with the rest of leather gear. But this one's cool. It's got the guy's spoon and fork set, and a separate knife in here. It's got a nice marking on it too. Friedrich Wilke. Nice marking. I've never had one like that before. That's pretty cool. I like that. Any cool markings on this? Yeah, sure, your typical Nazi eagle there, and marked ESM. Sometimes these get seized up. This one's nice and smooth relatively, so that's pretty cool. Looks like a nice pocket knife here too, which is kind of a bonus. You know, you could tell this was a vet bringback, because they never would have kept this stuff together. Collectors would break this stuff up and whatnot, or the pocket knife may have wound up in the junk drawer at a house. So this this pocket knife is kind of dangerous. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little bit scared of it. It doesn't seem to have a maker mark on it, so I don't know what the actual vintage is of this. I mean, I am assuming it's from the period. You would assume it'd be a nice German maker, but usually their stuff is marked, so I don't know what the deal is with this. If you know, tell me in the comments. But otherwise, the map case looks good, man. You know, the stitching's coming out a little bit over here, but it's nice that you can tell this thing's been around, man. It's nice and broken in, not brittle. Pretty cool. All right, let's see. We got baggies to go through here. We'll get to that. Okay, what is this? So, a bunch of photos from Paris. So yeah, with these real bring back sets, you get just a kind of a mixed bag, right? You know, so these are just some postcards that he must have picked up going through Paris. So you get kind of stuff like this where it's, you know, maybe it's not the most collectible type stuff, or maybe it's really low value, but you know, they're more personal items. You get that kind of stuff in these authentic vet assortments. Oh, so this is it's a compass, right? Looks to be like it has all the parts and bells and whistles. Hinge is good. These don't come marked, huh? Oh, right on the front, dumbass. GKS. See if there's any good postcards in here. It just looks like scenery. It's all right. Nice little leather case. Now the seller was super stoked about this K98 cleaning kit, and it was funny. He liked this more than he liked anything else for the most part. Or he was, I don't know if he liked it, but he was just impressed that it was still here for some reason. So yeah, I mean, you guys have probably seen these before, right? There's nothing, you know, you got all the bells and whistles in here, the handle, the chain, the brushes, all that stuff is in here. So it's cool. I mean, pretty common stuff though, right? Nothing too crazy. But it's complete and it's there. Let's see, what else do we have in here? Alright, I don't know how he packed this. Oh yeah, man, this one's super cool because I've never actually had one of these. Oh, I see. He just jammed stuff in here. So let's try to unpack this the best we can here. Yeah, so this is actually the rest of the map case, or it's got a, what the hell do you call that? It's like a field compass or something. Dude, check it out. There's maps here too, and I didn't really get a chance to look at these maps, or this map. Is it one or two? I think it's just one. Yeah, so I can't even really do this while I'm doing unboxing, guys, because it's a little bit bigger than what would look good here. So it looks like it's a map of Sudetenland. I'm gonna have to go through this and see if there's anything significant on this. Oh yeah, there's just Munich over here. Also, just lower Bavaria, it looks like. I'll go through it and just double check, make sure there's nothing significant on there. It might just be a plain map that wasn't written on. Which actually, you know, ones with writing are a little better if they're actually used during the war. But this is cool, man. It's hard to find this part. Usually you just see the regular map case without this part. I don't know if they came together or how it worked, but all right, what else do we have here? Well, you see the stack of armbands here. Oh, what's this? It's like a EK1 case with, bummer, no EK1 in there. Is this another? Oh geez, more pictures, more postcards. Yeah, nothing good here. Lots of pictures of Paris. I know the guy was in the 103rd, so he went up through France, so he had some time that he probably spent in Paris. Okay. Let's see what else is in here. Packing material. And another another bifold. Let's just check these out. You never know. Okay, more postcards. Oh man, you know what? Postcards are kind of like a love-hate relationship with me. These ones are tough to sell, man. These are just touristy ones. They don't have a lot of value, but you know, package them up in a big group, and maybe somebody will